Hey guys, Cruz here. Welcome back to the JokerPack 2.0. Alright, so there's a lot of things I want to show you in this episode, so let's get started right away. Man, I don't even really know where to begin. Okay, so first off, I guess I'll take you in here into the spawner room. So what I've been doing recently is I've been spawning a bunch of these geonocs. I captured one in a safari net, and I put him in this auto spawner. And yeah, it's just been spawning. It's been spawning overnight. I'm getting a ton of armor from the infernals, tons of gold armor, tons of iron armor and stuff like that. But mainly what I'm looking for is this gold ore. Now I had some zombie pigmen in there in a safari net, and they were giving me a lot of gold nuggets and stuff. But I don't think it was nearly as much as I can get from these geonocs here. So yeah, like I said, I started this last night, probably at around 3 a.m. and it's probably like 10:30 a.m. now. So in just that amount of time, I've acquired 675 gold ores, which is pretty amazing. That's free gold right there, so that's pretty awesome. Not to mention the 7,600 iron ore, 15,000 nether quartz, and 29,000 stone. So yeah, that's a ton of stuff. Let me kind of take you downstairs and show you how this is all set up. Now, what I did was, okay, so first of all, I've got these 3 essence barrels here. So I've got the powered blaze spawner, which is constantly running. It's just constantly running. I've got a double layer capacitor in there. Not to mention the, what is that, the skeleton spawner and, oh, just one second. The skeleton spawner, and then I've got another vanilla blaze spawner in there. One second, guys, sorry. Alright, so yeah, we've got all those spawners going, which is providing a bunch of essence. So I put these 3 barrels here, or these 3 drums here, just to kind of catch up all the excess essence and kind of build up a reservoir. So as you can see, they're all full. So this spawner up here is going to have no problem spawning and you know, making all of the geonocs and stuff like that. So there's that, and then down here I've got these 4 resonant caches. Now each one of these can hold 640,000 items. So that's pretty crazy. They're really easy to make. Let's see. Let's just they're just like a regular cache, right? So you start with the basic cache, which holds 10,000, which is still pretty cool. And that's just a log and 4 tin. I think we went over this in one of my earlier episodes. Then to upgrade it, you just take the basic cache, surround it with Invar, and then you get the hardened cache, which holds 40,000. Then the tier after that is the reinforced, which is just some hardened glass or the fused quartz or whatever like that, and that will give you the reinforced cache, which holds 160,000. Then after that is the resonant, which is just surrounded in Enderium ingots, and boom, that's the highest tier and holds 640,000 items. So I've got some export buses on top of these, which are automatically sucking out those certain items. On the back here, I've just got some storage monitors, so I can keep track of how much there is in my ME system there. And yeah, so there's that. This is collecting all of them. So yeah, we've got, what, 700 and some of these and 8,000 of these or some crazy crap like that. I'm not sure. But then over here, yeah, I built a smeltery in our base. That's because I plan on taking a bunch of this extra armor that I've got here. Taking a bunch of this extra armor over here that I've got, because I've got tons of it. And, you know, smelting it up. We can make steel out of this. We can't smelt this up, though. We're probably going to need, like, an uncrafting table, which is fine. None of us have even been to the Twilight yet, so we're kind of waiting for a special occasion. But once we get an uncrafting table, we can, I mean, that's like free diamonds right there. And then, yeah, we got a bunch of gold here, got a bunch of iron here, tons of iron, holy crap. Not to mention all this stuff. So, yeah, that's what the smeltery is for. And it automatically pumps into this AE system. It does not pump into my personal AE system. So yeah, as you can see, I've had to build a couple more controllers because AE2 works a lot different than AE1, and I'm still in the process of learning it all. So each thing that you put on your AE system, like the storage buses, the import-export buses, you know, these and everything, that requires a channel. And now, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I think if you have one controller and you're using the regular basic ME glass cables, They can support up to, I want to say it's 8 channels. I might be wrong, but I think it's 8 channels. So one of these can support 8 different things. So if you have more than 8 things connected to your AE system, they're not going to work. So you have to build another controller, and so on and so forth. Now, like I said, I could be wrong. That seems right, but like I said, it could be wrong. I haven't done the exact research yet. I just kind of went with the went with the fly. So there's that. Yeah. Now, also over here, I've got an auto disenchanter, which I've been, going through the armor and finding the good enchants and taking them. Oh, and plus this thing is dropping books too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I go through here and I take the good enchants. Now, some of the enchants, like for instance, let's see. Let's find one. Of course, I won't be able to find one now. Well, okay, the enchants for like the weapons and the tools, like efficiency, fortune, stuff like that. I can't use those. Those are basically useless in this pack since we're using iguana tweaks, and none of the vanilla tools and stuff have any durability. So those are kind of, yeah, like efficiency here. It's worthless. Unbreaking is, we can definitely use that. We can use that on our armor and stuff. Efficiency, let's see. Bane of Arthropods is worthless. Smite is worthless. All this stuff is worthless. We can't put it on our weapons or tools. But that's fine. We're getting tons of other stuff, such as fire protection, repair, which I'm not sure if that works or not, but I think you can put that on the armor, and I think it will work. Unbreaking, I've got a bunch of these. So I've been taking a lot of the armor, the ones with the good enchants. I've been sucking the enchants right off of them, putting them on books, and storing them in here. Now these are some books that I haven't gone through yet. So I'm sure there are some, yeah, like Bane of Arthropods. I'm sure there's some that aren't good, or that are good but are worthless in this pack. So I need to go through those. Here's my different safari nets. I've got a Reaver, which I haven't used yet. I just caught him. He was in my base. There's the zombie pigman, got an Enderman, and a skeleton. The skeleton is actually a wither skeleton. So when you spawn those, it has to be an exact copy, which uses an insanely high amount of essence and power. But it's fine. Because I think I have, let's see, wither... Yeah, I've got 5 wither skulls already, which is pretty cool. And I've also got a few of the necrotic bones. And I've gotten a couple of the hearts here. Let's see how many we have. Still 2. I don't think any of these things are dropping these hearts at all. I set this up here just to catch them in case they were dropping them, but I have not gotten a single heart yet. These 2 are just 2 that I put in there. So yeah. But yeah, I've already got, as you can see on my health bar down here, I've got 3 of the heart canisters made up, so that's pretty cool. I really need to, I really want to max it out, but, well, I guess we're going to have to go to, dungeons and stuff like that and fight and get the hearts that way. But yeah, so there's that. There's the basic setup or whatever, and I've got some machines over here. Now this is all going to move eventually, even the spawners and stuff. Now over here, if we come upstairs and we go back downstairs here, this is the community. It's going to be the underground city. And I know I've talked to you guys about it, and I forgot to show it to you in not the last episode, but the episode before. I was talking about it, and I forgot to show you guys the progress that's been made. So as you can see, yeah, it's still far from being done, but it is getting there. There's a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, we've got these cool little paths here with, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, it's the block of peridot. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it peridot or peridot? I don't know, who cares? But anyway, we got the fancy lanterns on there. That's really awesome. It looks really cool. We've got these slabs here. We're thinking about incorporating a bunch of the iron blocks, the chiseled iron blocks and stuff. That's a really cool little bridge too. I like that with the niter, and yeah, it's cool. I really like it. So we come over here. We can see this is going to be like the town hall, if you will, like the central hub of things. So yeah, there's a little bit of gold blocks incorporated, which is why I'm getting all the gold, and some iron blocks, which is also why I'm getting all those iron blocks. It's to help out with this build. Now I don't know if it's all gonna end up being gold and iron, or if it's just gonna be kind of a mixture like this. But either way, we'll find out when it's done. It's still gonna be quite a while. So if we hop over here and we come up here, I wasn't gonna show you guys this yet, but because it's far from being done. But this over here is gonna, you mother effer, get out of here. Okay, we might run into some infernals here in a second. That's fine though. I'm not too worried about it. Come on. Yeah, we've got a slime problem up here. I'm pretty sure this is a slime chunk, because, yeah, they are overrunning this place. I need to slab it out so they can't spawn. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be our new, well, pretty much our new base eventually. So I've dug it out. I'm going to go a lot higher with it. I'm going to go a lot lower with it. But this is kind of like the basic shape I want, I guess. I might change it up a little bit, but, you know, so far, I think this is going to work. I think over here, I'm going to have another entrance, since right here is the main area of the ravine. So I can have another entrance on this side. And then I can have room for all of my other stuff, you know, machines and spawners and, I mean, just another smeltery. Oh, and another thing, I want to show you guys this. This is awesome. So I guess this was supposed to be implemented in 1.6, but it wasn't. Oh, what? Yeah, so I guess this was supposed to be implemented in 1.6, but it never was. But it is implemented now in this pack, and I want to show you guys this. And also another thing, before we go on, I do have creative flight. Now, that is because I have, where's my, yeah, a friend of mine, Slugs, he plays on the server, made me these feathery wings from, oh, I guess it's from Extra Utilities. I thought it was from Botania, but apparently I was wrong. Yeah, which gives you creative flight, which is awesome, and it also negates any fall damage at all. So it's really OP, but I love it, so it's great. Okay, so anyway, if we come into Dutch's base, and I think in a previous episode I said I thought this was Drew's base. It's not, it's Dutch's base. So yeah, if we come up here, go into his base, I don't want to show you too much because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, check this thing out. This is his smeltery. So yeah, you can now make it huge, like this. I think the sky's the limit as far as how big you can make these things. But yeah, it looks like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by 7? I mean, that's just a massive smeltery. That's crazy. So eventually, once we get that, the new base up and running, I want to have a huge smeltery like that. I think it'd be really cool. Not sure where I'm going to put it, but it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, we still got a lot of time. I still need to finish digging it out and kind of planning it out and stuff like that. So another thing I've been doing is if we come down here into this area, I just built a basic, I mean, the most stripped down basic of all tree farms. So yeah, it's gathering a bunch of, oh, okay. Hey, we can watch it do its thing. There we go. So yeah, it's just a basic tree farm, just to get some wood and to get some, I've got some rubber wood. The rubber trees are planted right over here. It collects the apples and stuff like that. Now, a lot of this is facades, and I'll show you if we equip our wrench here. So yeah, this is just how I have it set up. You know, it's super basic, super basic. Underneath, I've got the planter with the power and all that kind of stuff. It's just running off of a furnace generator now. So every once in a while, I do have to go down there and fill it up with coal. But I just put a stack of coal blocks in there, and that seems to last for, you know, quite a while, a couple days. So yeah, eventually we'll probably automate that to where it'll, you know, take some of that wood, turn it into charcoal, automatically put it back into the furnace, and yeah, it'll just be entirely self-sufficient. So yeah, there's that, and I think that just about does it for everything I wanted to show you guys. I can't think of anything else. There's a little bit of mariculture here. The only reason I set this up is so I could make a new blacksmith's hammer. So there's that. Oh, yes, and there's another thing I want to show you guys, and this is kind of... Why is that dark right there? I don't know. It doesn't matter. And this is kind of humorous. Well, sort of. So if we come up here to my power source, where my windmills are, I've made a bunch more windmills, and yeah, it looks like Slugs has got a beacon in his base. So bravo. He's been fighting a bunch of withers and stuff. I have yet to fight one. I will eventually, but I just haven't found a need to yet. So yeah, you can see all this conduit here coming down from my windmills. Now, I told you guys, I believe I told you guys, I wanted to start an Enderman farm so I could gather Ender Pearls. I wanted the Ender Pearls so I could make Tesseracts. Well, Tesseracts in this pack have been disabled. They no longer work. Any kind of travel over different dimensions, whether it be for yourself or for items or liquid, has been disabled. So there's no Mistcraft, no portals, no Tesseracts, nothing like that. But I did kind of find a way to work the system, and that is with the, I believe they're called, let's see, they might have been taken out completely. Yeah, well, they're a block that was in Ender.io, and it looks like they've been taken out completely. I'm not seeing it. They might be here. I'm just not seeing them. They were called the dimensional transceivers, and they worked exactly like a tesseract worked. And I realized that those were not disabled in this pack, so I was using one for I got away with it for probably 2 or 3 days before Dutch caught on to it and disabled it. So yeah, so that's why I've had to run all this conduit all the way down, all the way into the base, which kind of sucks. But I mean, yeah, it was stupid of me to even do that. I knew they were going to disable it eventually when they found it, but I figured I'd get away with it for as long as I possibly could, and it worked. But now we're legit. We have our power running through conduits and stuff like that, so everything's good. Everything's fine, and we're getting tons and tons of power. I've got yeah, I've got my capacitor banks here. They're maxed out. They haven't. This doesn't budge, so we have plenty of power. Plenty of power. All right, so one of the things I want to do in this episode is I want to work on... What the heck is it called? I can't remember. I just had an incredible brain fart. Oh, yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Lava, where is my... Okay, I believe it's in my backpack. Okay, so I have a lava fabricator here. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of experimenting. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. So let's just go ahead and set this, like, right there. Okay, so lava fabricator. All this requires is power in order to create lava. It sucks up a crap ton of power, though, like an insane amount of power. If I hook it up to my system, my entire 20 million RFs will be drained within a matter of minutes. I'm not even kidding. That's how much power this thing uses. It's insane. So, what I was thinking about doing was, I made a couple of these lava generators here. Now, these by themselves do not create a lot of power, and that's not going to work. But I was thinking, hey, maybe if we have them like this, and I don't have any extra lava on me, I could steal some from here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We don't need it for the smelter yet. Okay. So I was thinking, if we put lava, you know what? Let me get some fluid ducts. That'll make it a little bit easier. Or not fluid ducts. They're not fluid ducts. They're fluid conduit. I'm just so used to calling them fluid ducts. All right. So if we put some of these here. There's that, and then we can, might need to make some more of these guys. Nope, perfect amount. Alright, so if we take some of those and put this guy right, come on, right there. Can I not set that because of these things? Alright, we'll break these guys. Glowstone nooks. Okay. Set this guy right there. And we will set it to output, like that, and that should fill these guys up with lava and keep them somewhat full. It should. Maybe we need to set this thing. Auto extract. Always active. There we go. So, yeah, they've all got lava in them. And they're all creating power. So, but if we look at this, I don't think it's still quite enough. Now, I also want to see if... Since that's set to output, we'd need to put one... Anyway, basically, what I'm trying to do here, what I'm getting at here is, if we could power this lava generator with... Or this lava fabricator with lava generators, and just have an infinite cycle of lava going on, while creating lava in the process, that would be an infinite source of lava. Because I just told you guys, you know, tesseracts and dimensional transceivers aren't allowed, so that rules out pumping lava from the nether and pumping it directly into our base for power. That's ruled out. So I was thinking, and it looks like this is working all right. What I really need to do is I need another tank. So let's go ahead and build another one of these tanks. I'm not going to build a resonant one. I'll just build a regular old tank. You know what? I'll bring it up a couple tiers though. Let's do that. And then what about the reinforced? Can we go ahead and do that? Craps. What do we need for the reinforced? Fused quartz. I could have swore we had some fused quartz. Apparently we don't. Let's go ahead and make some. We have plenty of nether quartz. So I'm just going to go ahead and smelt up some of this. I believe we do it... Oh, there we go. Right there. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and toss that in there and get some more going. So let's go ahead and make this reinforced one here. This should be enough right now for this experiment. Excuse me. So there's the reinforced tank. Go ahead and plop that on there. And it looks like, okay, we need to turn these guys off. because I do not want that lava going in there. So, okay, so I think that stole a bunch of lava from these guys. Now, if I place it back down, is it gonna... Yes, it is. Crap. Okay, I don't want lava from these guys. Now, actually, can I... Well, that's gonna suck. So it automatically filled that up. So we're gonna have to figure out something else. I need to I need to block these off. Now I wonder, okay, I have an idea. Let's grab a saw and maybe a piece of stone. Just one piece. And if we cut this guy down into panels, or covers, I'm sorry. I believe we can take the covers and like put them right... but then I don't know if the tank will fit on there. Let's see if that'll work. Nope, it won't. Okay, crap. Okay, I need to figure this out. Anyway, it actually looks like this is... Well, it's full of lava, so yeah, there's really no way to know. Alright, I tell you what, let's go ahead and switch this guy out. We're going to have to be quick with it, though. Well, actually, yeah, there's no lava left, so that will suck up all the lava. Okay, alright, sorry guys. I'm just kind of going off the fly here. Where'd that other tank go? Oh, there it is. Weird. Yeah, there's a weird inventory bug thing. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so here we go. Oh yeah, I do not want that either. Okay. So actually, maybe that was the only thing I needed to worry about. I don't know if you can pump lava in from the sides. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, you guys will let me know in the comments. You idiot, Cruz, blah, blah, blah. So, alright, there's that. Now, let's see if this is actually keeping up. Let's check it out. So it's still not getting a bunch of energy, although it is getting energy. And it is creating lava. Now, I don't know if it's actually creating enough lava to be able to sustain all this. But what I was wanting to do was... Back to the point, I got kind of sidetracked here. So if we go to lava generators... Okay, so we've got these, which are the ×1 power multipliers. Now, we could bust it up a notch here and go with these lava generators, which is kind of what I was wanting to do. Now, that's why I have 8 of these. They're pretty easy to make. I have all the resources I need. That's not a problem. To make this transfer energy node. Okay, I've actually got all this stuff too. I went ahead and crafted it up and got it ready. But as you can see, it's not made in a regular crafting table. It's made in a what's called a QED, which is weird. So QED, oh, wrong thing. So let's go here and go QED. That's this guy right here, the Quantum Emission Decompiler. It seems like that has a different name every time I look at it. But yeah, so anyway, it's this thing right here. Which is 2 Eyes of Ender, no problem. Crafting table, no problem. Ender Infused Obsidian, no problem. We'll have to go get some obsidian because I don't have any on hand, I don't think. But I know Hijack has a bunch and he'll probably let me borrow some. And then one of these guys, which is also no problem, which is burnt quartz, some more of this stuff, yada yada. So I want to make one of those guys. So I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here. I'm going to grab all the stuff we need to make one of those. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back and I went ahead and grabbed a stack of obsidian. And so let's see. How much do I have? Yeah, I only had like 6 pieces on me. So, alright, let's go ahead and try and see if we can craft this QED. Now, the other issue I'm having, well, it's not an issue yet. See, look, quite expensive decoration. It changes every time. It's so weird. I'm not sure exactly how much power this is going to require to build, or to run. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's start with the crafting table here. Get it out of the way, that's easy. I've already got the Eyes of Ender made, so now we need to make a bunch of this Ender infused obsidian. So let's make like, I don't know, 32 of them. That sounds about right. Maybe that'll work. Alright, so let's first focus on this guy here. So we're going to need some burnt quartz, which is just quartz smelted, which is fairly simple. Let's see. Quartz. Let's go ahead and make some blocks of quartz real quick. make a stack of them, I guess. We'll go ahead and... Whoa! There's slugs. Scared the crap out of me. Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop these in the furnace here. Oh, no. Can you not? Okay. Let's check that recipe one more time. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? Burnt quartz. Burnt quartz. Yeah, it should just be... Oh, does it have to be the pillar? Block of quartz. Smelting. Burnt quartz. Yeah. Can you just not put it in thermal expansion machines, I wonder? Okay, well, plan B. Let's go ahead and grab some... I don't know if I have any furnaces made. No, I don't. Let's go ahead and make a couple. There we go. Let's go ahead and set them down here. Now, I don't know if these will work, that'll work in nether furnaces or not, so let's go ahead and let's actually try. Do a little bit more experimenting here. Oh. Now we need some coal. Alright, let's just grab a stack of it. Alright, so let's put a piece of coal in there. Okay, yeah, that does work. Let's just put some in there. Let's see if it works in the nether furnace here. Okay, that does work. Alright, so I'm going to let this stuff smelt up, and I'll bring you right back again. Alright guys, we're back. Okay, let's check out the QED. Wonder what it calls it now. Quantum Entanglement Device. Okay, yeah, so now it's called that. Okay, so I've got a bunch of the burnt quartz made up. So now we need the ender-infused obsidian, which I've already made. We've got the burnt quartz. I've got the diamonds here, so let's go ahead and make this guy. Oh, yeah, it's in my inventory. There we go. Diamond etched computational matrix. Very good. So we've got that. Now and I believe we have enough of this, so I think we can go ahead and craft this guy. Yes, there we go. The quasar entanglement device is now made. So weird. Now, does this even require power? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that slot's for. Well, I guess there's only one way to try this, right? So let's go ahead and, let's see. We're going to need, let's see, the lava generator. This guy here. This is what we're trying to make, the energy transfer node. So we're going to need gold, transfer nodes, breadth first, search upgrade. So, transfer nodes. Breadth. Let's grab one of those. And I believe, what was it, gold? And I think that's all we're going to need. Actually, we have one too many of these guys. So let's toss one of those back. There we go. So now I believe it was gold, 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 gold. Transfer node, transfer node, transfer node, transfer node, breadth first thing. Alright, so there's that. And yeah, it's not doing anything, so it probably does require power. So let's go ahead and just set it up. Can we wrench that guy? No. Can we break it? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this guy up next to some power. Just temporarily, I'll just put it here. Here we go. Power. Now let's try it again. I hope this works. There's that. Okay, it's still not working. I wonder what the deal is. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna have to do some research on this, guys. Let's, oh, nope, there's no, QED. Alright, well, I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna go check this out real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. Yeah, I just went and checked, and apparently these require ender flux crystals, which is a form of power source. So let's go ahead and toss all this stuff back. We don't really need it on us right at the moment. We do need this, though. Alright, so let's just go ahead and set this guy temporarily right there. Okay. If we check it out, flux, and that should bring up, here they are right here, the ender flux crystals. Now, that's pretty simple to make. Let's go ahead and see how many of these we can make. We can make one. So now let's check out, gosh, craps. Flux. Alright, let's make some Eyes of Ender. Let's make 32 of them, I guess. We have plenty of stuff. Now let's see if we can make a couple more of these guys. 2, 3. I guess the more you have, obviously, the faster it goes. So 4 should be fine. So if we go ahead and... Is it supposed to be like that, I wonder? Shouldn't it kind of... Are they supposed to look like this? I thought they were like engines to where they had to connect to that. I don't know. Well, they don't have an internal inventory, I guess. So let's just try this. See if this works. Alright, so let's try this one more time. There's that, and then the transfer nodes. Ah, it's working. Cool. So yeah, okay. That's not too bad. A little expensive, unless you have a bunch of ender pearls and whatnot. But yeah, there we go. That's working. So that's going to give us our energy transfer node. So now what I want to try to do is set up 4 of those heavy-duty lava fabricators, and see what kind of return we get from that. So there's our energy transfer node. Now, do we need to make... Okay, so let's go ahead and break these for now. I'll leave this set up here just as a test. And I'm going to leave that there because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it again. So let's go ahead and toss that in there. Let's check out lava generator, this guy here. So let's see if we can craft this bad boy up. Okay, so we can craft that in a regular crafting grid. So no problem. And then there we go. We got our big old lava generator. So this is like 8 of those little lava generators. So if we have 4 of these, that would be like the equivalent of 32 of those lava generators pumping energy into this guy. Now, they probably do use a little bit more lava, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I think this thing can keep up lava production-wise as long as it's got a steady source of power. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there, you guys, for this episode. But I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to make 3 more of these guys here, these lava generators. And in the next episode, I'll show you guys exactly how this all works, and hopefully it does work. So, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the other SifaCrafters channels, like Hijack and Seamus and... Well, I don't think Seamus has a channel, but Hijack and Dutch and Drew and Mule Skull and Sifa. So, alright guys, thank you very much. I will see you in the next episode.